What's going on, everybody? Chad, Adler Farms. In the last video, we set our traps. We got to check them real quick. It's the next morning. It's early. It's as early as I can get out here because that's important when you're trapping. You don't want to leave, in my opinion, you don't want to leave these critters trapped for too long because that's the cruel and unusual side of it. And I don't do that. I actually get out here. If I know I can't come out super early in the morning, I'll actually like disarm my traps so that nothing can get stuck overnight, which I know seems counterproductive, but this has nothing to do with harming the animals. It's protecting my farm from animals that want to harm it. The good news is, you guys see that? Vitamin D. But it's still 27 degrees. Stink. However, in true Southwest Missouri fashion, and kind of the whole Ozarks, the whole foothills of the Ozarks, this is kind of how the temperature goes. It's 27 right now. It's supposed to be 55 later today. Then it's going to drop down to 30 tonight. And tomorrow it's supposed to be 60 degrees. And now I'm going to put a screenshot right here because 60 degrees on Wednesday, tomorrow. On Saturday, it's supposed to be a high of 40. And by Saturday night, it's supposed to be snowing. Brace yourself. And 9 degrees. That just sounds cold. I got my little rifle with me. Pops up in frame, that's what that is. But since we baited yesterday, we want to make sure if anybody's back here, we can take care of them. Nope. I can hear Magneto, which means Smokey knows we're here. Gosh, look at that view. Well, Magneto's an early bird this morning. One of his girls, he's outside the fence already, and he's not. What does that tell us? Is she safe? Yeah, she's all right. Sassy, what's she doing? What's she doing? What's up, big boy? Hi, sugar. Hi, sugar. What's she doing? Okay, let's go around. Come on. That's another gate right there, but I had to re-secure it after we set it because it kept coming open, and I don't want Smokey getting out. Not while we're gone. Let's see what else is back here. Man, my face is frozen. You remember when you couldn't even reach the gate? You remember you were way down there? Yeah, you were. You were. Look at your paws. Goodness. Goodness. Hey, did you know I had people tell me they only watch the channel because of you? You know? Oh, well, thanks for that. Thanks for that. All right, let's feed everybody. Whoa, pig. Oh, pig. Well, fancy meeting y'all here. What's up, boys? Ready, Bubba? I have to sing to you guys. I have to make those noises because if I were to play the music, I could copyright it. So it doesn't matter if you don't like my singing and my jamming. If you want fed, I'm gonna do it. Fizzood, dizzood. What you think, Bubba? Check on the lone lady. You doing okay? Fizzood, water. The linemen are back, which they're just doing their job. Not sweating that, but that's the engine noise and the beeping in the background if you hear it. What? Well, I gotta hide this today. That's for sure. Stuff that way in here. Sure enough. Okay, come here. Oh, it's been like 12 hours without you. Hey, we're going to the ground. We just got saved by the gate, dude. We were going to the ground. Look at you. Oh, hugs. Hugs. Get him. Get him. Get him. She gone. Narrow. Ladies, Red, jury's still out. I don't know what to tell you, bub. It's a little colder today, huh? There we go. All right, all right, all right. Before I get in there with the ducks, we already have the material. We're gonna expand this a whole nother section. I think it's like 10 feet across. We're gonna make a whole nother 10 feet. And we're gonna put rocks up in here, like some kind of, I don't know, the cheapest landscape rock we can find. And we'll have their water up here. That way when their water is nasty and dirty and we dump it out, it runs downhill. And they've always got the rocks to be on to get off the wet. You testing the duck water for them? Make sure it's not poisonous before they play in it. That's a good dog.
Let's go, duckies.
No, not yet. How's that? Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. So, it'll be nice because what I'll do is just undo that bottom part. And you can see I just wrapped this over it when I built it. I'll undo the bottom part and just make this flat across the top again. Add some supports. Bottom frame. My goodness, hi. Hi. Howdy. You hear that egg song? You know what that means. We're gonna see who's laying. And what you guys see in my beard is not a hygiene issue. It's sweat that freezes on my beard. Appreciate you understanding this is part of farming, it's part of being a man, it's part of having a beard. You're either in the beard life or you're not. Oh, one of y'all was trying to lay. Just kidding, it's really pretty. I like it. Bam. Let's go. Look. Woo, Egger. Let me in there, Dad. Let me in there. All right, now I've got to check on the beefy boys because, come here. Hi, sugar. When it gets down to 9 degrees, I do want them to be able to get out of the wind. Whoa. Now it doesn't say it's going to be windy, but that's just flat cold. So I at least want them to be able to get under or out of the elements. And Yeah, so I'm gonna go look at that pen that Dad bought, not pen, that shelter, and see what the easiest way to be. You're high centered there, stud. Yeah, you're high centered there. You're gonna need to take that off at an angle. Yep. But I'm gonna go see if there's an easy way to expand it. Oh, I'll be right back. Hang on. And these cows, these steers, the beefy boys, one over there by the hay ring. My buddy Gary Walker at WalkerFarmFam warned me, even though you bottle fed them, they're still capable of hurting you. They would never, come here buddy, come here. Big brother always checks it out first. But they wouldn't intentionally hurt me. But when they get this big, if they don't want to do something, they ain't gonna do it. And I don't have like a working pen with panels. I just got barbed wire. So you're not gonna see me walking along the fence because I really don't want to get shoved into it. He has always been the most wily. They're not actual brothers. They're about 5 or 6 weeks apart. I don't have any food, man, I'm sorry. They're awesome. I've loved having them. I think it's fantastic. This isn't that big of a pasture I've got them in, but you guys see me, they've got fresh hay all the time. Super cool. They're an Angus Holstein cross. Getting a little closer. Want to say hi to the people? Say hi to the people. Oh, baby. That's what I look like when I eat too, man. Yep, don't worry about it. Ain't nobody judging. Is that a cow burp? Did you just burp? I think you burped. Oh my goodness, man. Need some Pepto or what? Tums, that's your thing? But this is ribeye. He's a little bit smaller. This is brisket. I know them by their numbers now, but brisket's got that white on his hips. But man, they've been so much fun. You lick it, that's your poo you're licking there, stud. Because don't he look pretty fierce? And there's only 6 weeks between them. Uh-oh. He's up here, big boy. So it looks like these are all just staggered, like a board and batten. They're just Phillips screws. I hope those come out without snapping. And then we can just fold that up. And I think it's strong enough. We could just take that wall off, kick it out about another 3 or 4 feet, put the board and batten up on one side, find something to cover the back, and then there's actually like half a dozen pieces of tin laying back there behind the coop. The one thing I am curious about is that support right there, that cross, but we'll just take it out, see if it falls over. If it doesn't, we win. If it does, we'll screw it back together. And I'm thinking I'm gonna do it this afternoon. I may do it tomorrow afternoon. It's supposed to be even warmer. We'll see. But we've seen them both in there, but it's getting more and more of a hassle. I'm worried they're gonna get in there and get stuck. What's your boys think? We can probably put some of that hay you didn't eat in there. Cover up some of that doo-doo that you throw. That sound all right? Well, he's getting big. It's crazy the difference in just 6 months. Look at that. Or 6 weeks, excuse me. They're good though. They're huge. They're like lap dogs. And when I say lap dog, I mean they're like 110-pound Great Dane or something. You know, they're just ginormous, and they don't know it. So they're as tall as I am right now, squatting down. So the fence, the top of the fence is 50 inches on my barbed wire, and their backs are about 6 inches below that, to give you an idea. So, oh, dude. You need some Pepto too? A little Tums? A little Tum for the Tum-Tum? All right. Not warm enough yet. It's still 28 degrees. 9 a.m. straight up. So, we're gonna let everybody be. I'm gonna run some errands, see if I need anything else. Expand that cow shelter later this afternoon. So, I'll be back. Here, hang on. I will be back. Okay? I'll be right back. All right, change of plans. I'm back. Made a couple phone calls, moved a couple of appointments, and it's only been 30 minutes since we talked last. I'm gonna go ahead and try and tackle this one side. I've been giving it some thought. I parked my truck right here at the gate, staring at that shelter. I think I'm gonna just take the north side, or the east side of it off, because our wind comes from the north. Everyone's does, but you know what I mean. And that's really the side we're worried about. It does put them closer to the fence over here, so they're probably not gonna walk between it. So I might see if I can move that thing by myself, just get it to shift a few feet, but it's pretty settled and it is stinking heavy. So yeah, we'll see. It's still cold. You know what happened was, I got in the truck and I turned on YouTube, catch up on some channels I subscribe to, and Lumnah, and Lumnah's one of them, and it's like 8 degrees outside, and he's at his off-grid property, like, you know, welding and cutting and grinding and all kinds of stuff on a container. And then I'm over here where it's 28 degrees, gonna be 50 today. And yeah, just couldn't call it quits because it's cold. Would Al wait till it's 50? Probably not. Good news is I brought my tripod, so I'm gonna set you guys up. It's gonna be zoomed out. I don't want to put it in the pen with the beefy boys, because no doubt they'll want to inspect it and all that, but I'll give you guys a pretty good little view though. Forgot my circular saw, so any chance I get, I take this thing out. And actually this is Dad's, because his blade's sharper. So Grandpa, when you see this, touch up my blade for me, I'll quit taking yours. It's got a little bit of a shoulder lean to it, but I'm playing the slope of the land. So, there's like a ditch right here. Not a ditch, you guys know what I mean. But I skipped the board and batten style because there's no point. We're not trying to make this watertight. And honestly, I snugged them boards up pretty close except for that gap right there. But I really just wanted them to be able to get behind something and under something. Now, I've got some metal that we can put up on top here, and I am gonna have to save that for tomorrow. Hey, how y'all think it looks over there? Huh? You ain't even been watching, have you? You ain't even been watching. I told you to watch in case I get hurt. You ain't even been looking. Just over there stuffing their faces, man. Supposed to have my back. All right, So I got to add something for structure this way. Because those beefy boys are looking like 2-ton Tinas over there. They're looking tasty, but they bump into anything, it's going for a ride. All right, so here's my story and I'm sticking to it. That's about as cow friendly as you can get. But I've got some tin over there in the woods behind the chick coop, the chicken run. And I'm just gonna span that across there. But I'm not gonna be able to do it today. But there's no, all right, but that's north. Or I guess that's north, but everything, every storm we get comes from right here, okay? Northwest-ish. But what I'm gonna do is tuck the tin that we've got underneath this edge and just roll it out this way. And I know this is on a slant. I know you're gonna call me out. I ain't listening to it. Okay. Still channel that water because I'll fold it up underneath there, almost reverse of this, and it'll just run right out the back. That's what I know. Whew. So let's run back down to mom and dad's and see if the hose is thawed yet. Boy, it's still 32 degrees. Daggone. I'm not gonna mess with it. Let's just call it. Call it for a couple hours. It's only 11 o'clock. It's supposed to be 50 by noon. But I've got to go take care of some stuff. I know I keep saying that, but I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm happy with that though. It's free lumber. I'm only using stuff well, I say free lumber. Dad bought those 2x4s probably a month or two ago for just anything we needed. He just grabbed, I don't know, a dozen of them. They definitely put them to good use, but we'll be sure and wrap that thing so they can get underneath it. And should be happy cows again. Happy cows. Alrighty though, I gotta go do work. I'll either check back with you guys out here filling up the water tanks, or I'll be back later at the house with Case, checking on the chicks. So, see y'all. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Already breaking stuff? I just got it. Take it easy. What's up, guys? I'm gonna hide behind the new structure here. It's actually the day later. Got home last night, had some family time, got busy, and you guys know how it goes, but it's just the next morning. It's been less than, okay, it's been 24 hours. You know how curiosity killed the cat? I bet if he could get his wide body into different places, he'd be a troublemaker. But we're going to put a roof on this and button it down, whatever. I've got some sheet metal screws, some self-tapping screws. They don't have a collar on them, which the collar just prevents moisture from getting through, but we're just trying to give them something to get under when it gets super cold this weekend and when there's heavy rain, because they do have a really nice shade tree up front, but there ain't any leaves on it, 4 months out of the year. I'm gonna set you guys up, get the sheet metal set on here. I just pulled this off a building over yonder. No idea how old it is or where it came from, but I should be wearing gloves and probably eye protection because I have no doubt this is a tetanus shot waiting to happen. So anyway, I don't have gloves or eye protection. Let's do it. I'm gonna walk away and see if they go under it. No, they're not gonna go under it. They're gonna follow me like big goofy goobers. Also gonna take this chance to refill their water. But while that's filling up, I think I will make a pass and see if I can find one more piece of metal. See if they follow me down here. I get curious about this shelter. I'd really like for them to go inside it while I'm here. Nope, they doing what they want. I still see you. So here's what I'm working with. There's about 8 pieces of tin sitting there. And a few more over there. But I'm not gonna tackle this. I'm not gonna tackle that without gloves. You know, shame on me. Yeah, I can run over to mom and dad's and grab some, but so that's why I don't clean up some of the stuff around the property, because you never know when you're gonna use it. You gonna take a DNA test tomorrow? We're gonna do it? Mm-hmm. Find out what you is. Kitty cat, iguana, polar bear, muskrat, I don't know. So I got it figured out. I got this barrel's full, pig barrel's full, cows are full, the water supply. And it's not supposed to get unbearably cold until like midday Saturday. So we should be good. But let me tell Smokey about her. I'm gonna be in trouble with her and with y'all. But I did not find another piece of metal. I think I showed you, there's a little clip. I found some, but I ain't sticking my hands in there. So, well, you're sleepy, honey. Tired. Yeah, go take a nap, okay? But everybody's fed and content again, and I'll actually be out here again later with Adler to feed everybody once more. He likes coming out here in the afternoon, especially when it's warmer. The linemen are back. But some of my buddies are linemen, so I'm not complaining. It's just gonna be noisy. They gotta do what they gotta do. But let me show you what we ended up here. This is the only spot that's not covered. But come on, this is, look out. Hey, there we go. Come on in, boys. So now it's twice. It's not, actually it's a little bit wider than it was. And they can come in and out of there. I'm not gonna close that off because all the wind and rain comes from that direction. Come on, buddy. Oh boy. Now they can both stand in there if need be. And I'm sure they will undoubtedly scratch on it, like this one's already discovered. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, thank you. Go ahead and knock it down for me on camera. That'd be awesome. Hi, buddy. All right, to everybody that was worried about the cows, they're good now for the 1 or 2 times a year that it gets down below 32 here for more than 24 hours. But that's okay, I understand. My dad's one of y'all, and he said he'll clean this no matter what they do to it, as long as I'll put a roof over it and frame it out. I said, deal. So you guys go ahead and just launch them in there, all right? I mean, even if you got all this empty field out here still, you go right in there and just launch it. Just full send. Oh yeah. You with me, buddy? You with me? You with me? Woo, baby. You good boy. Man, dude. You're right down there? That's it. This whole thing was free. All that material was free except for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2x4s. Yep, it's Every bit of about 12 by, let's see, I had to cut a 1.5 foot off. 12 by 6.5. Yep, wingspan. No complaints, no regrets. It's heavy. It ain't going anywhere. That's for sure. It ain't as heavy as that round bale, but gotta do what you gotta do. Come here, Bubba. Come on. Can y'all both get in there for me one time? For the people? All right. So now I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do yesterday and actually go home. And I've got some busy work to take care of, but we will definitely update you guys on the chicks. Paper plates, not sponsored. But with a toddler and a 12-year-old, I should be. We'll update you on the chicks. We'll show you, we'll clarify, because we didn't really in the last video, I didn't realize. We'll clarify which one is baby, or I should say Magneto Jr. And we will see if the little chick we had to help hatch has come out yet or not. So, see you guys in a bit. I forgot how loud they were when you're trying to sleep. And one of them doesn't make it underneath the mother hen warming plate. Yeah. She just sits out here and beep, 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 beep. I'm gonna have Case show you. We need to see Magneto Jr., the 2 AMs, which one of the AMs is the tiny one that we didn't think was gonna make it.
But it's making it.
But it's making it, and it's doing really well. It is tiny, but it's doing well. And these are like a barnyard mix of olive eggers. I don't think they're like, you know, when you say olive egger, I understand the chicken genetics and how that works, but you know what I mean. We're just gonna show you what we got. All right. So this is the little one, bud.
Yeah.
That we didn't think was gonna make it. So this is the little one.
Yeah.
You can see, doing pretty well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doing really well. But that is an Ayam Cemani. Now she's got some white on her, but they do grow out of that. And I know that because I've hatched, let's see, 13 AMs now, okay? They do grow out of it, don't worry about it. But a lot of breeders will try and breed that out of them. And there's some discrepancy whether you actually can or not, because at some point in their genetics, there wasn't a pure Ayam Cemani. But anyway, hey buddy. And then Magneto Jr. has the white toes. Grab that one. Okay, so this, come here, buddy. This is Magneto Jr. Don't jump, don't be brave. That's Magneto Jr. Pretty cool. And his mom is Summer, our well Summer. Oh, you're gonna get a little high up there, buddy. Very cool. And this is the older brother or older sister to the one that we didn't think was going to make it, but that is another pure Ayam Cemani.
Yeah.
Open your hands a little flatter. That's another pure AM, so that's pretty cool. We're really hoping that it's a female, because then Magneto can breed with her and we'll have our own line of AMs. So, very cool. These are the rest of the bird herd, the olive eggers. Penguins, Chewbacca's, seen some awesome names.
Penguin.
There's a penguin. Seen some awesome names in the comments. It's really cool. But keep in mind, we don't know, I mean, we hope they're all hens, but the likelihood is 50-50. So.
Very cool though.
They're pretty adorable. Let's get them back under there.
Help this little one. Careful.
And we did raise this up, by the way, already. But it was really important when we first hatched them that It was low to the ground. Because you gotta remember, they get underneath their mom, and their mom's actually on the ground. She squishes them, essentially. And we're gonna clean all this up. We just came out here to film for you guys. Like, we're gonna give them some fresh straw and water. But that's it.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Like I said, it's gonna get real cold the next couple days. Since filming this video, I think I mentioned it was Saturday, it was gonna be 12 degrees. They've now changed that to like, I don't know, 16 degrees. But next week, it's gonna be a high of 20 to 25 all week long. And the lows at night are gonna be anywhere from 6 to 10 degrees all week. That's chilly.
Yeah, chili indeed.
Yep. Not the good chili that you eat.
Yeah, it's just cold chili.
Cold chili, burr.
Yeah.
Burr. All right. It's really late. We're gonna check out. We'll see you guys in the next one. But that's it. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Don't make it weird.
God bless. Deuces.
Deuces.